over the last 30 years, I've been interviewing many brands, many manufacturers, but this time, this is, I think, the interview of my life. So hopefully I'll be here still for the next 15 years. I'm not sure, but please. It's a great honor to introduce this very special In Conversation with the Green Sheikh, who is one of the most well-known and globally recognized campaigner in social and environmental sustainability. His inspiring vision is totally changing the region and is changing the sustainability conversation across all the industry and the generations. Through his mission, the Green Sheikh is uniting the activity of the public and private sector as well as NGOs. His transformative approach is also helping to drive cultural and behavioral changes, which he sees, as fundamental to create a self-sustainable environment. Today, I have the pleasure of hearing directly from Sheikh Dr. Abdul Aziz bin Ali Al Nuaimi, from Green Sheikh, about his visionary approach and how we, as a community in the beauty industry, can help further sustainability. So the Green Sheikh is going to do a lovely presentation, and I'm very delighted to, after that, also be joined by NabaNsaifGasim, who is the Senior Category Manager at Planet Pharmacies. Naba's wealth of experience in the pharmaceutical sector is also combined with a passion of green beauty, and also for raising the focus on sustainability across the industry. So we'll be having after that a session of questions. I know many people will be willing to ask the question, but first of all, I would like to welcome on stage the Green Sheikh, His Highness Sheikh Dr. Abdul Aziz bin Ali Al Nuaimi. Did I say it right? Perfect. So this is yours now.
Someone once asked me, Sheikh, how many wives do you have? I responded with a smile. I said, 4. So he wasn't shocked. Then my 4 wives, my wife, my knife, my life, and afterlife. Now he's shocked because he haven't thought about those 4 things which symbolize my wife as a companion and partner for this beautiful journey with joy and challenges. The second wife is a knife. This is my identity. This is my roots. This is my skills for survival, for resilience, and for overcoming obstacles. And the third wife is my life. This beautiful journey with countless of blessings, with joy and sense of purpose. And the fourth, afterlife. Afterlife means this is an eternal journey which we all seek to go through faith, good deeds, and eternal reward for all of us. So those are the 4 wives I believe in. Makes sense, huh? So my philosophy in life, 3 things. Connect, collect, and protect. I'm a normal person, very normal, very humble, but my action is extraordinary. Might be you think I'm a sheikh, but I'm originally a human being. That's where I'm coming from. So when I say connect, many people communicate, but only today, 1 person going to connect with me, not all, because many people can communicate, but only few can connect. Why I connect? Because I collect big minds, greater minds, big hearts, and boundless spirit, which is their spirit is bigger than themselves. So this comes actually from the story of my father, because we protect. My father used to hunt with a falcon, and the connect between him and I to collect something that to be desired, the prey, to protect the people, the plant, and the planet. Through those philosophy, So my father is a hunter. I told him, my dad, give me one of your falcons so I can soar and I can hunt. He said, no, 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 my son. I want you to focus on your studies. I was 6 years old. I want you to focus with the passion you're going to discover later on, not now. Then I remember why my father doesn't want to be like him as falconer. Because he said, you are my future falcon. You can soar. That's the difference. And that symbolizes the protection of our symbol. The UAE symbol is a falcon for protection and courage. So these are my philosophy is connect, collect, and protect. I want to talk today about three things: beauty, well-being, and sustainability. How I can see the beauty? I can see nature, natural. That's so important. I can bring the best of my product, my ingredients from the nature without putting additives, without putting anything extra. The nature. That's so important. Why I'm taking the nature? It is part of the beauty we want to use, either internal or external. When I say internal, your inside, your organs, your spirit, your mind is more important than just the outside. Appearance is important, but also the inside. So nature and natural is so important. If we see the soul beauty, it's not about how we look. It's not about how we look. How we are content, inner peace. Many people, they look beautiful, but they don't have inner peace. We need first the inside before the outside. So the ingredient is the internal peace, compassion, contentment, energy, radiant energy, positive energy. We need that. That's the spirit, the beautiful of the soul. It's not just outside. You'll see many beautiful things, but are we really seeing the inside? Because that measures beyond appearance, beyond what we see. We can see through the eyes, the inside. Wabi Sabi. Wabi Sabi is a phenomenal, beautiful, how we can see the beautiful world. Even there's no perfection. Nothing in life is perfection. When I was a kid, I had injury here, but this is part of the beauty. When something broken, doesn't mean you are not whole, not complete. You have a beauty. Might be your eyes have something angled, or your nose might be broken. Doesn't matter. Because the life, we have to see it, the beauty of imperfection. And that's exactly Wabi Sabi. Wabi Sabi to show even the imperfection has so beautiful. When Jesus was disciples, we were walking. Jesus, the prophet, we believe, he was walking with his disciples, and they saw a donkey, dead donkey. The disciple says, the donkey smells bad, looks the appearance ugly. But you know what Jesus said? My disciples, have you seen his beautiful teeth? So always there is something beautiful on you, not the outside, the inside. So important. So the beauty, now we go with the well-being. Well-being is so important. Do you have a balance? If you have a balance, you are well-being. Well-being is beyond than wellness. Wellness is about the body, nutrition is okay because it's a catalyst for the well-being. But well-being is beyond. It's about your financial. It's about your society. It's about your faith. It's about your mind. It's about your heart, your emotions. It's about your spirit. It's beyond. So we need to do the balance. The balance is not easy. You cannot buy it. It's a practice. The balance between fulfillment and contentment. Fulfillment, what you're going to achieve, then you feel very powerful inside, inner peace. After you do something you love to, based on your values and your goals, you achieve something and you are fulfilled. But contentment, we just sit and relax and watch the stars or the sunset. That moment is content. This is cost nothing. You want to be billionaire, not millionaire. Billionaire in this life, you can. Just when you wake up in the morning, you feel secure, you are healthy, you have sufficient food to eat, and you are among the billionaires. But what you need to chase your dreams when you wake up. Remember, secure, healthy, and what? Sufficient food. this, believe me, you're becoming one of the billionaires. Which billionaires, they don't have these three things. They are insecure either, or they have problems because they have a lot of medicine to keep them healthy, or either they eat excessive food, or they don't eat because not allowed to eat. So the beauty, the well-being, all combined together. And then we look for sustainability. What sustainability we're looking for? If I jump from here to here, how you can sustain yourself? A lot of sustainability based on business and corporate, but we don't think sustainability based on us. When we leave from this life, what we're going to leave behind? Money? It will not sustain. What will leave is knowledge, skills, children behind, something that you contribute to the whole planet, you're going to leave. But not material thing, beyond material. So think about your personal sustainability. It's going to think about different than you already thought about, which is one of the green, G for global, for me, as a Green Sheikh, R for rethink. This is, you need to reset. Most of us, 5 of us, among 5 of people, 4 have stress problem, sleeping problem. So we need to reset, to go back to nature, back to neutral. Every week I do sand bath, which is sand resurrection. It rewire me, it reset me, regenerate me, and make me more stronger to think. Because we are in a very stressful life of challenges, of deadline, of business, but we need to reset. And one of the things of sustainability, think about yourself. Don't think about your company. Think about what you're going to leave behind, and when you're coming to create something in the front, a forward for you. So sand resurrection is a way of reset your everything alignment. I practiced this 8 years ago, and this doesn't coming from me, from my ancestors, my grandfather, my father. When they travel, they don't have a spa to go, so they buried themselves on the sand. So all the negative energy will go. You will feel lighter, you'll feel more powerful. And also, we're coming from cradle to cradle. The cradle is the sand, and we go back to the sand. So you have to respect where you're coming from. You're not coming from the palace, or from the moon, or the Mars. You're coming from the sand, and you go back to the sand.
People, all about people. The planet is about people. When we connect them, the planet will be better.
فيها طفل ينتظر. شو ينتظر؟ ينتظر الأمل.
Why I'm putting this video is about people. The planet is about how you connect people to people. We will not live in Mars, believe me or not. We live in Earth, and we will die in Earth, okay? Mars is there, the moon is there, but we will go back to the same Earth. So people need people. Why people need people? When tsunami 311 happened in Japan, I went there to support those people who really support people. Because whatever in this planet, why you are here? Because there are people here, supplier are here, manufacturer are here, consumer is here. Without them, your business is zero. You need people. People to people. But number one, ethics, transparency, commitment, trust each other. Those values, if they are not on the table, they will be in the menu. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Green Sheikh. Thank you. It's, I don't know if you have been as inspired as I am, but I'm just like, you can see that there is a belt of sunshine around the Green Sheikh. And maybe I just have a question for you, His Highness. Please, could you tell us why do you want to be called green? Because you have nothing to be green. Sorry. Why Green Sheikh?
Green, G for global, R for rethink, E for enlightenment, other E for ethics and morals, N for network and net worth. So that's green for me. It's beyond just color green. And Sheikh, S for spiritual, H for humble, E for environment, I for improvement, K for knowledge, H for human being. That's Green Sheikh.
Wow. So it's really deep. As you can say, I'm very, very impressed. And I'm just like, well, if it's okay with you, because I know that we have some beautiful questions, may I please ask a question to Naba? Okay. Naba, you and me, we've met a few moons ago, and I've been very, very impressed by your role as a senior category manager of Planet Pharmacies. And I have a question for you. Do you prioritize green beauty? And are you finding your consumers are really actively seeking for brands that really demonstrate a stronger environmental and social commitment?
Hello, everybody. Actually, we have to follow UAE vision as we are here in United Arab Emirates. And there is a vision on 2030 that to develop the sustainability, to work on all the eco-friendly products and specifically in the beauty category, let us say, because it is in my category, we are starting since previous years and this year to select the product which is as ingredient vegan, and they have the packaging which is eco-friendly packaging. The consumer, with all of awareness which we are doing and all the other people do it, and the industries and the companies and the government for the sustainability. So we are looking also for the refill packaging, as we are right now. Most of the companies, they are working with the refill packaging. Consumers understand that, not all, but it's our role to introduce these ideas and to explain what behind of this sustainability development.
Yes, definitely. It's not only a tendency. It's really, I think it's it's a belief now. And when I've read, your bio, Green Sheikh, I was very impressed that you're coming as a petrol engineer, no? So how have you been from petrol to cleaning the planet? I mean,
because you cannot appreciate heaven till you go to hell first.
Ah.
When you go hell, you understand what heaven means.
Okay, well, that's a good answer. So, well done for that. So the global beauty industry has a massive reach as well as a positive economic benefit. So my question to Green Sheikh is, how do you feel it can use these assets to further sustainability as you define it?
There are many ways. Number one is about the process. The process we need to see from sourcing, production, manufacturing, to see this, because the commitment of sustainability to know for every stages, from extraction until not just production, until the end user. When they say end user, is how we're going to not just recycle, upcycle, and could be used as a philosophy of zero waste philosophy. So there are many ways we can take cradle to cradle without grave. Means we have a closed circle, the circle of economy. That's one. The second is about the commitment between the consumer, stakeholders, and manufacturer. For example, how they're committed about putting all these sustainable practices on front. The other thing is very important is about the education of the consumer, because the consumer doesn't know. They try to use with consumption. So how I can do that with conscious consumption? Buy less. I need to buy this, or why? How I can reduce to my purchase? One, and second is about how to take a part of a product that can last longer rather than just disposal. So when I buy something, has a long-lasting way.
That's an excellent answer. And actually, I remember, Naba, when I was meeting with you recently, I asked myself, how can it work? You know, can the industry's different distribution channel play a stronger role in helping the further sustainability without losing a commercial focus? Because at the end, you know, you run a business, so how can you manage?
Definitely, it can be. There is some of criteria we are working on it to select. First of all, for sure, it has to be eco-friendly. It has to be the packaging, the ingredient, the efficacy of the product, because most of the end user and the consumer, they are asking for the efficacy and they want to see the efficacy. The trending right now, because there is a lot of people following the trends. So we have to make a balance for all of these requirements and the criteria, plus the commercial part. There is a sustainable product, there should be efficacy, there should be going with the same trend. In the trend, it means in the ingredients, trends in the packaging, trends in the coloring efficacy, and the commercial parts. It's one of the part of criteria we are selecting the product, but it is not the main part, for sure. We have to make a balance for all of these criteria.
Yes, it's all about being balanced. It's all in life. What is, you know, the inner beauty is the outer beauty. What you have in your heart is what you also can share. Well, yesterday, I must share something. Yesterday, I had the great pleasure to attend the Beauty Award, and one of my brands won. It's called the Le Rouge Français. Very excited about that, the most conscious brand. So, Sheikh, I have a question for you, because you know, from the little brand to these brands that are trying their best to become more sustainable, the next generation is very important for you. You're a man who has a vision. You look in the future. How would you help, and how would you say that the next generation beauty brand, manufacturer, retailer or distributor, how can they participate into their enhancement of, you know, sustainability? You know, how can we help to make the planet better?
I think we need to use the innovation with technology, both together, to complete the sustainability. When I say innovation, to use the alternatives material rather than harmful to the human being and to the planet, to use the best ingredients, the best biodegradable, the best which is more natural. So we have to detox those material what we're using from, for example, in a product. How many chemicals I have in this product? Could be 30 chemicals. I want to use alternative, more planet-based, more renewable. So that's one. The other thing is about to build trust. Trust among the employees is very important, among the stakeholders, among the customer. Trust is mean transparency. What if I put eco-labeling here, what it says eco-friendly? Is this really eco-friendly? How I can test it? As a customer, I cannot. I need a lab. I need certification. I need to prove. So show me a proof. So with eco-labeling, organic, or something that to be certified, to show me I can trust the product, I can trust the company, I can trust the manufacturer. So these are so important to keep up and never always just be constant. Keep going for evolving, for improvement, for the well-being and the planet.
Consistency seems to be the key of the success in our vision. It's I guess we try, we should be a little bit more consistent to move forward. So I've never known such a well-known influencer. And here, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know, but Naba is not only a very professional expert in the distribution in pharmacy, but also she's a very well-known influencer. If I don't mistake, you have about 250,000 followers, beauty followers. So Naba Beauty on Instagram if you want to follow her. How can your influential community strengthen the sustainability voice?
So the influencer and the correct influencer she has to make a lot of awareness about the product. She has to transfer what she knows, what from her knowledge, from study, how to produce it to the followers. Because right now in the social media, we see a lot of people, they are saying we are influencer, we are a beauty influencer. They need to know who is the correct beauty influencer. The followers, they have the right to ask, where is your certificate? Are you sure? Are you the correct person? Who is not showing that certificate? That means they are just speaking, and most of the information, it is wrong. So my part that to give the correct information, to give the awareness about product, the ingredients, what exactly inside that product. There is some of the terminology we are saying in the product that it is minimalist. Minimalist, who knows what is the minimalist? They are just taking the product because it is good, but there is some of the minimum ingredient, it has to be in the product. So we have to not exceed it, and it's different from product to product. So we have to transfer all of this information to the followers. This is our part.
It is a big duty to transfer the information, to be true, to reflect on the what is inside, the box or the composition. Yes.
Yeah, it is not just it is good and that's it. It is the followers right now. It's well educated, so we have to be on the same rhythm with them. We have to tell them it is good because it's contained that ingredient, it is not exceeding the minimalist, it is using for this concern or for this condition. We have to educate them.
Yes, so knowledge is power, as I have always told my
Definitely.
children. Learn, keep learning, and never stop learning. And I think this is exactly what the Green Sheikh is. I think your philosophy is very much never stop. Go, go, go. In our industry, the beauty is very, I would say the legislation is a bit limited. And, when it comes to sustainability, there are some rules, but it's still a bit, blurred. So do you feel this can be improved?
Exactly. For improvement, there are plenty of rooms to improve, but need three parties: the government, the private sector, and the consumer, because the consumer exactly, they want to know what their needs. So these three partners is very important to put the standards. The government can put the standard based on health, which is less harmful to the environment, less harmful to the well-being, and the business can do the efficiency of the manufacturing, eco-labeling or eco-packaging. They can use also less toxic and chemicals. They can also use some called regenerative impact, mean to help for forestation, for any coastal damages, for example, plantation, biodiversity, so they can give back. So I think we need role models and examples from the companies who can go with that standard. So people not just will follow, going to learn from these practices. So we need partnership, collaboration, and to make this improvement better for all stakeholders.
That's a very consistency again, just methodology, vision, focus, stay focused. One of the problem that we're having in our industry, I must say, is greenwashing. It's still a problem, and I ask myself, do you think Naba, you feel we can do something to raise the awareness and to improve the customer education about sustainability in beauty?
Sure, it is our part, as I mentioned, and I think also Sheikh Abdul Aziz mentioned it before me, that it has to be with some certificate to show that this is its actual eco-friendly or actual green beauty. As some of the industries, they are putting just false information about that for a sustainable product or for a green product. Just to put that sticker, it's a green product or it is eco-friendly, but where is the certificate? Our part to give this certificate, from where we can get it, to search about the department who is providing that certificate, either in UAE or in Europe. From laboratories, exactly, because there is a lot of studies coming from laboratories that as a proof, this is eco-friendly and this is vegan ingredients. We need to show all of these things to stop any false information from other industries or from other company, plus to do some of awareness campaigns, awareness videos regarding that one.
I feel that three of us, we are very passionate and we're on a mission, huh? So
I think Sheikh Abdulaziz, he need to add something.
Exactly. This is what if Sheikh Abdulaziz, please, if we have to take something away, what would be your key takeaways here in this interview? Please share.
Why I'm taking her? Because she's an expert. It's just a metaphoric. She was scared, believe me. She thought I'm going to kidnap her with a knife. No, it's okay. Don't. So this is a metaphoric means when I want to take here, the best things I can take as corporate or manufacturer or client. Number one is innovation. Don't have innovation, no sustainability. You know what I'm saying? Because the innovation is every single part of your daily. You need to think better and to improve. So these are important. The second is transparency. Be honest. Most of people, they don't. They say, but they do something different. Be honest. Commit to transparency. What you do, what you say. This is so important, the transparency. And the third is about a circular economy. How we can reduce as minimum as we can to have symbiosis. Symbiosis, two species can benefit each other. One have a waste, could be a product for another species.
Thank you very, very much. I'm really very honored to have Sheikh Dr. Abdulaziz bin Ali Al Nuaimi. Yes, I said it right. And Naba also. Thank you very, very much. So I know we have lots of questions in, okay, could I have a microphone in the, hello, 1, 2, 3 here on the floor? Is there any way?
Can we please have a microphone for the audience questions?
Okay.
We have quite a few.
Yes, here also.
All right, we'll be taking questions.
So thank you very much for this insightful speech and this interview. And as you have mentioned, it all starts with us in being balanced and provide sustainability for our kids or employees, whatsoever is in our environment. I would like to know what is especially for the both of you, this one thing that you do personally to stay in balance so you can provide others the same one and educate them in sustainability.
For me, the balance is very challenging, by the way, for all of us. But there are relative balance. When I'm saying I have priorities 24 hours, how many hours I need for sleep? Do you know how many hours you need? You need 5 cycle, 4 cycle, 3 cycle, 2 cycle, 1 cycle. Every cycle is 90 minutes. If you know your cycle, you can sleep 1 hour and 30 minutes. You can sleep 2 cycle, 3 cycle. But don't sleep 2 cycle and a half, 3 and a half. You will have a headache. So do you have quality of sleep? Number 1. Do you have a quality time with your family? Number 2. Do you have a quality time for your business? Number 3. So number 1 is about you. Number 2 is about your family. Number 3 about your business. If you can prioritize this into your daily life, you will achieve a balance of sustainability.
My name is Stevie Lomas, and I've been here 22 years, and one of the things I wanted to do was start a company that really gave back and reflected exactly these sort of principles. One of the challenges we have, however, is that a lot of people talk sustainability, but actually getting them to buy sustainability is really tough. For example, we developed a range of solid hair care products really to try and get people to think about moving plastic out of their bathrooms. They're beautiful products using regional ingredients, but we struggle to really get people, especially in this region, to really take it seriously. And I'd be really interested in your view on that, and what do you think small companies like us need to do to really start addressing this?
actually, everything, when you start, you will get a lot of resistance. So there will be, for sure, it's difficult to start, but don't give up. This is your rule, and again, also our rule and the industry rule, your rule, the awareness. There is a lot of parties working on that to reach to the end user, and then it's become as a normal behavior with them. They will later, once we are working on all of these things, social media part also, later it will be in their part, like they are eating, they are sleeping. It has to be in their lifestyle to select that kind of product, to select the sustainable product, the eco-friendly product, to go with refill, as right now, since 2 years, just start the concept of refill product to reduce the plastic and to save the planet and save the ocean. So at the beginning, until now, there is some of the people resistant for that concept. What is refill? I have to take that one in a bag and then put it in the same container which I was using. No, I want to throw the container and purchase another container. So this concept is still, let us say, right now, more than 30 to 40% since 2 years, they are accepting that concept. So it might be after another 2 or 3 years, more than 90%, they are just coming for refill. They are not taking the original pack. So it's need a time.
I will add with Dr. Naba about exactly your questions. What do you see in my hand? No. As a teacher, I want to tell you what I have. What is the message? Is this disposal? What I'm putting here, I'm putting a holy water, not any water, Zamzam. And every 5 minutes, I just drink water. So I get a habit of drinking water plus a nice package of cylinder of water, right? So I'm a model, a role model, be an example. That's the best way how to change people. Don't to tell them, show them.
Well done, well done. We have one more questions here, or maybe two, I don't know. I know we're running late, but please.
Yeah, thank you. So, Green Sheikh, I'm so happy to meet you. I'm Elodie, the co-founder of Le Rouge Français. I won the award. Elodie. So I won the award on sustainability and conscious yesterday. It was a great honor, and I fly to Paris to meet you because you are like a real hero for us. And I'm in France, a green face in Paris and in my country. In a lot of media, I'm speaking about sustainability, and I'm fighting since all my life in the generative economy. And also, I developed this worldwide innovation with vegetal color. So I fight all my life for health of women in pharmaceutical environment, in Sanofi, in Ipsen, when I was the global engineering director. And I quit everything for this mission. So I'm so happy to meet you both today. And my question today is how you can help people like us, a startup, French startup with French luxury brand, consciousness, refill, recyclable, biosourced, but also with vegetal, because we capture CO2 and we help, we fight for climate change. How you can help us on this Middle East market? What are the tips? What are the positioning, the story we need to tell to people, the retail? Because at the end, as you said, Valerie, it's all about business. So what is your advice on that?
There are many ways to give back to the society, back to the planet, either plantation project or something that you design innovative ideas. The best is bring young people, because young people are thrilled. They are so passionate to make a change. We say, old people, they change, but there is slow change. They need enforcement. But the young people at school, they can be your ambassadors. For example, I've been doing this, how many years? 40 years. 40 years voluntarily, doing this for the environment, not just today and yesterday. So I build the name, it's not for fame or for power. No, I build the name for a mission. really a mission, a noble mission. It's not related to a country or a faith, related to this planet. We all are one home. We have one ceiling, one carpet. We have same oxygen, same water, nothing different. And we fight for what? Let's fight for good things. Always I say, do good and prevent harm. If we have this concept, doing good and preventing harm, we can change the world. But you cannot change the world unless you change yourself. So we have to change ourselves for better, to see what is exactly our passion, our line, what skills I have, what is network. I always say, don't be a copy, create a hobby and make a positive lobby.
Thank you very much. Thank you for this beautiful answer. There is one more question.
It's not a question. Greeting everyone, Sheikh, Nuaimi. I'm so happy and blessed to be here. I've been in your majlis. I see you always fighting for sustainability. My lady Abba, it's wonderful what you do. But we have a lady Valerie, which handling all this audience perfectly. Merci beaucoup, ça fait plaisir.
Merci, madame. Merci.
My question is about the next in beauty. We've seen sustainability, we've seen a lot of research, we've seen consultancy and luxury brand, with their fighting to get it. And lately, we have a revolution in technology, where it will be that beauty with the AI. As a consultancy, you take a long time. As sustainability, you take a long time research to build it up. But today, with tech and AI, in single minute, he give you solutions and resolutions. So what you can tell us about that, the beauty and tech? Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is very impressive, and I think it's. I'd love to take further questions, but we have to leave the floor now. I wanted, first of all, thank you very much for your participation. Sheikh, thank you extremely. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Naba, the same. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we can really applaud. Thank you. It's a big honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Valerie, for moderating. So lovely. And thank you, Sheikh, and for being with us and for gracing us. We have a little token of appreciation for you from the team at Beautyworld Middle East 2024 and the Messi Frankfurt team. Thank you so much for you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Let's pose for a photo.